Today we're going to be talking about this, and this, but of course in the order that they came out in. And yeah, I've been meaning to do this ever since I got this one, and that's the whole reason the Doom Eternal videos have been kind of postponed as of late. So yeah, and because that last episode I played was such a freaking doozy, dude. Anyway, without further ado, well, let's get into the Doom stuff. I'll leave timestamps to each one of these, so yeah. Alright, so the first one we're starting with is Doom 64, and like I said, these are all limited run, and yeah, I just love these. They're pretty solid. I've seen a lot of people complain about them, saying they're not that great, and you don't get a lot for what you pay for them, but it's purely in whether or not you love the franchise that they're selling you on or not, and I really do. And the attention to detail here is always fantastic. And of course here we got Doom 64, which comes in this Nintendo 64 replica box. I don't have the original Doom 64, but I do have another Nintendo 64 game to compare it to, and yeah, it's pretty flippin' close, ain't it? I just noticed it says only from. But yeah, like the original Nintendo 64 boxes were more or less the same. It's dang, that's pretty spot on. So here's the bottom. You got the green with the Doom 64 right there, limited run. On the sides, yeah. The top, it's all blue. And then here's the back, which is nice. And the entire box is covered in this foil, like, print, I guess. But yeah, you killed the demons once. They were all dead. Or so you thought. Yeah, Doom 64, what can I say about this one? It's a fantastic game. I actually really enjoy it. And I have never beat it. I've never beaten any of the classic games except for Doom 16 and Doom Eternal, but that's besides the point. And when I have played this one, I thought it was really great, and I actually need to beat it on the channel, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Anyway, before we get into what's in the box, it comes with this fantastic foil card of a cyber demon. Ooh, shiny. And yeah, I'm not gonna take it out of the sleeve thingy, because why would I? I'm not some kind of psychopath. Anyway, let's get into the box here. Oh yeah, instruction booklet. Nobody comes with that anymore. Nobody ships those anymore, I meant to say. Alright, so that's all the stuff you get in the box. First things first, you get this case here, which is beautiful. Oh yeah. And that's what the spine looks like. And the inside. Yeah, I open my games because I don't plan on selling this. Let's be honest, I got this for me. You get this instruction booklet, which is pretty cool. A lot of attention to detail. Unlike the Doom Eternal booklet, which is kind of disappointing. Not gonna lie, but yeah, you get all kinds of stuff detailing your auto map, the doors, completing an area, firepower, artifacts, guns and ammo, health vials. Yeah, we get some demons there. You get a good look at the zombie man there. Can't really see him because it's very dark. Even in person, the print is very dark. But I guess that was just all Nintendo 64 games, huh? Anyway, the cartridge, you must see it. And yes, it does taste like ass. This here is a reversible poster that features, on one side, the ugliest Mancubus you've ever seen. And then on the other side, it features a cyber demon. I'm gonna have to find pictures of that, or take pictures of my own to be able to show you, because yes, this space, believe it or not, is not big enough to show you just how good it looks. And I like that it's double-sided. It gives you options. Anyway, this other booklet is a behind-the-scenes booklet, which Remaster of Evil. How Night Dive Studios brought Doom 64 to modern systems. Oh yeah, I'm surprised they were able to secure the 64 name, but I mean, I don't know if it was hard for them to or not, but yeah, this is a very interesting read, by the way. I think you guys should definitely read it. It's pretty cool. Give you guys a decent little look at each of the pages. There's the back. And then the coup de grace. This very weighty N64 replica cartridge, which again, very heavy. And you know what? It's actually accurate size to an actual N64 cartridge. There we go. Yeah, come open for me. Yeah. It's accurate size. So if you wanted to, you could pop that into your N64. It ain't gonna do nothing, but it'll look cool. I guess. I don't know. You want to be some kind of freak like that. What you do on your own time is up to you. Alright, we're gonna pack this up and then we're gonna move right along to the Classics Collection box, which I'm very excited to get to because, oh, that one is actually really cool. Comes with some amazing stuff and whatnot, and yeah. Oh yeah, here it is. The big beauty itself, the Doom Classics Collection from Limited Run. Yeah, I really like this one. It was a long wait for each of these, actually. It's like, it takes you maybe close to a year, I want to say, to get each one. But by the time you get it, it always feels like it's worth it. Yeah, as it suggests, this is the Classics Collection, which comes with all three, Doom 1, 2, and 3, which are all very solid games. I can't argue anything against them. They're all pretty fun to sit down and play every once in a while. The only thing I can say about Doom 3 is I got soft locked once, so that kind of takes points off for me, but that's nothing against the game. It's just my copy of the game. I don't know. Here's the box outside the sleeve. You see Doom keycard replica. Special bonus included 8GB USB floppy disk, 3 classic Doom games, 1, 2, and 3, limited edition steelbook, free with purchase, special edition. Alright, is the back of the box the same? It is. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. Boom. Yeah, here we go. Oop, sorry, didn't mean to nudge you there. Alright, so we're going to start with the game itself, because there's some goodies in here that I really want to get to, but first we got to get through these, and these are really awesome. Okay, so first off, you get this case, which, seeing this case on a modern game, or this art on a modern game is awesome. Like, well, not modern game, modern case, yeah. And then the back is pretty much a synopsis of what happens throughout these 3 games. And then, of course, you get a reversible cover, which gives you Doom 2. And a little booklet, which is, of course, instruction manual detailing all 3 games, which is pretty amazing that they went through all that trouble. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I might have to take it back. The Doom 3 Mink is pretty dang ugly. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. And the cartridge, if you're so inclined to get a good look at it, it's pretty much just a, it's pretty much just this. Yeah, the grayscale, which is pretty cool. I do like it a lot. I think it's amazing artwork. I don't know who did the original artwork. I should probably know, being a big fan. And then here's the Steelbook, which is some of the background stuff you'll see throughout the games. Obviously in HD. It says Doom Classics Collection right there. Yeah. And I've been hesitant to use this because I've heard people say they get dinged up pretty easy, and I don't know, I just don't want to go through that trouble. Before we get into the coolest thing, we're going to go through the things you get over here, which you get a little rubberized keychain, which looks pretty neat. I do like it. Now, I'm not going to put it on my keys because, well, any kind of keychain I put on my keys just look like ass after a little while because, yeah, I mean, they just kind of get tossed in the pocket and get used. Here's that replica key card as previous. Oh, come on. Oh, bother. There we go. The replica key card as previously mentioned from, I think, Doom 1? If I'm not too mistaken. Very nice paint detailing. Though, if you're not careful, you will get chips and whatever on the paint itself. I mean, even me, I was pretty careful with it. Just handling it seems to have chipped paint, but you know, whatever. What are you gonna do, right? Alright, let's move on to the thing that is most interesting about this box, this floppy drive that looks like a replica of Doom 1. And it's pretty freaking cool. As they mentioned, it gives you 8 gigabytes of storage. And yeah, there it is. It's really cool. How you open it is you kind of push down, you know, like you pinch right here and push down with your pointer finger, and they'll break this loose. I would be careful about putting too much pressure on it though, because that might break off. But it is really cool. Like I said, 8 gigs. I have backed up the Doom 1, 2, 64, and 3 BFG edition and plopped them all on here. So I could just, you know, install them on another computer. Because, yes, it is appropriate to put Doom content on a Doom floppy drive. Or thumb drive? That doesn't matter. Anyway, there's more stuff in here. Really cool stuff that I am eager to show you guys. Oh my god, dude. I've been so excited to do this for so long. And I'll get to it whenever we get to the next thing. Alright. So we lift this up. Ooh. Here's this. We'll get to this in a second. First, we're going to talk about these. These beautiful, beautiful prints of the original title arts? I don't really remember or know what to call them. Key art, maybe? So you got Doom 1, which everybody's seen a million times. It's still appreciated, though. And Doom 2, it's like printed on photo paper, too. It's really nice. And then Doom 3, with the Hell Knight there. Oh, yeah. I like this one. This one's personally my favorite. Alright, now I've made you all wait long enough. Let's get to the second coolest thing in this entire thing, which is this comic book. Which is a full replica of, I think, the first comic? Yeah, issue 1. So yeah, it's a full reprint of the original comic from back in the day. Which is really cool. And, just a little warning if you're lactose intolerant, this thing is dripping full of cheese. Alright. So, yeah, this thing is pretty solid. It's a great read if you're looking for something to just look at, you know? Oh, so yeah, like I said, this thing is it's great. It's great to read. What can I say about it? Oh, nothing. That's about it. Let's move on. Alright, finally, the coup de grace that I've been waiting for so long. Doom Eternal. This is a beefy box. I wish I got the special edition that came with the Phobos helmet, but unfortunately it was just a little too expensive. Even with the Sezzle, it would have still been quite a bit. Which is how I've gotten all these. Sezzle's pretty dang great. Not sponsored, obviously. I'm too small to be sponsored by anything, but it's fantastic. I highly recommend you look into it. I won't give any more details than that, but without further ado, let's get into it. So, a little backstory about Doom Eternal for me, for this Switch edition, is I pre-ordered it back in the day whenever they announced that pre-orders were open. I pre-ordered it at GameStop. And then one day, I go up there to pick up my pre-order. They give me this lunchbox, and then tell me, hey, your pre-order is gonna be delayed a little bit. The Switch version isn't coming out for a little bit, so here's the pre-order lunchbox. We see you have the pre-order here on file. And yeah, so I got to keep this. I wait a couple months, and they cancel my freaking pre-order, dude. Like, okay. I don't know if we ever found out why they canceled it. I just know they did. And to be honest with you, it was a little frustrating. But to make up for it, Monica took me to Game Exchange and she let me she bought me a NES with Super Mario Brothers 3 for my birthday as a late birthday present. So big thank you to Monica. That was fantastic. It made up for it. But eventually I did end up buying the game digitally, as you guys saw here on the channel. And yeah, the game on Switch is pretty fantastic. We never did get an official physical edition for the game, which is kind of disappointing, because I like having physical versions of my games to just have and hold and just feel in the hands. But yeah, I'm very excited to get into this one because it's a great box. And first things first, I don't know if I mentioned it before in the for the Classics collection, but it does come with a card for the Cyber Demon, which looks pretty cool. Another Cyber Demon, much like the Doom 64 one. You get a Cyber Demon. And the Doom Eternal box comes with not another Cyber Demon, just a picture of the Doomslayer from some key art, which, I'm not going to complain about. It looks awesome. And I wish the McFarlane figures back there came with the sword, but, what are you going to do? The Super Shotgun's a pretty great choice of accessory. Anyway, you know how we're going to do it by now. Here's the side. Oop. Yeah. And I will say one thing. I will complain about one thing about Limited Run when it comes to this. Two things, actually. Two things. Alright, so the box that this shipped in had plainly on the box, Doom Eternal. Why Limited Run? Why? Are you trying to advertise to people that I bought a Doom Eternal thing? Maybe people that like Doom Eternal are gonna steal the package. I thought... doesn't matter. Anyway... Second complaint, this here card wasn't anywhere near this. Like, I feel like it should have been in a sleeve or something next to this in the packaging. But, it wasn't. It was just loose in the box. And I've seen people say they've lost theirs or they never gotten theirs. I wonder how many people actually bothered to check inside, like, the entire box. Maybe it was stuck under, like, one of the folds of the packaging or whatever. I don't know. But, yeah. Alright, proceeding with this. Sorry for that. Here's the top. The bottom. And this is probably one of my favorite boxes. The other side and the back. Doom Eternal Ultimate Edition includes physical copy of Doom Eternal for a Nintendo Switch with reversible cover. Does not include DLC. You're paying so much for it, why don't you get the DLC? Like, this was not cheap at all. Like I said, very expensive. Only way I could get it was through Sezzle. So why don't you at least provide the DLC? I mean, it's not that big a deal. Anyway, I'm not gonna reveal what the rest of it is in here. We're just gonna jump straight into opening. Yeah. Alright, so immediately upon opening, whoops, I'm gonna flip it this way. It looks like this. And there's a lot to unpack in here. So we're gonna start with this thingy, which looks really cool, by the by. And yeah, you thought these super shotguns looked great. Wait till you see this one. Did I open it from this side? I sure did. Alright, here we go. It's a replica of a super shotgun, which is very detailed, by the way. Very, very detailed. From the wrap on the handle to the meat hook, which is surprisingly sharp. Ouch, watch, and the barrels are even pretty dang hollow from what I can see. And if you compare it to one of these, yeah, it's a lot more detailed, as you would expect it to be for a premium product that costs, oh god. Again, thank you, Sezzle. So here's a comparison of the bottom, the top, and let's see if I can get this back in his hand without knocking him over. There we go. Alright, so you get this super shotgun, and you might notice there's another thing inside. It's a stand for you to plop this on, which is very nice. It's a nice display piece. You just set this aside somewhere, and bam, there you go. You just have that sitting there. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that out, because I repacked all this stuff so I could do this. Alright. Inside the box, we get even more things. We get cover arts. We get like printouts of the vinyl art from the game, from whenever you collect an album. And holy jeez, these are really cool. I wish there was a way that I could frame these without spending an arm and a leg, because oh my god, I would absolutely love to frame these. And I'll go through each one with y'all and show you each of them. So here we go. Yeah, the first one you get is At Doom's Gate, and I'm just going to cycle through these and let you guys gander at them. This is probably one of my favorites out of the classic level, out of the classic themes. And yeah, these are all super high quality prints too. They're much like the case with the posters from the classics collection. These are all on, I don't know, photo paper, cardstock, something. They're real thick. So yeah, like I said, if I could find a way to frame these, that'd be fantastic, because yeah, they should be displayed. It's fantastic art by whomever made them. Yeah, one of my favorite things to do when going through the game was going through the the Fortress of Doom and looking at the posters because they always fascinated me because I thought they always looked fantastic. And I wished I could get a better look at them. Well, now I can. And it's awesome. Alright, so moving along to the main course. We have another box inside the box, which is the rest of the guts, the goods. I don't want to say the good stuff, but there's a lot of good stuff in here. So, first off, the art on the box is fantastic. It's the art from the, I want to say the battle mode. Like whenever you first go into battle mode and then they like start to show you a tutorial, it shows this art, which is really good. Here's the top of the box, the side, the bottom, oh geez, and then the other side, and then the back, which, oh yeah. And there's like some text all around it. And it's really great physical copy of Doom Eternal for Nintendo Switch with reversible cover. Doom Eternal Steelbook, Doomslayer, and Daisy poster by Ian Nielsen. Thank you, Ian Nielsen, for making such fantastic art. And again, another one of my favorite pieces to go in and look at in the game. Because you just don't expect to see him posing with Daisy for a painting. Yeah, here's the game out of the sleeve, or the box out of the sleeve. Fantastic. Man, just high quality. Alright, so, as is tradition, we're going to start with the game. And it comes in this 2-for-1 case that, like, the Pokemon games come in, which I actually really like that they did. I don't understand why they didn't do it for Doom, the Classics collection, but maybe they didn't have the idea then. Here's the front of the box, which showcases that iconic pose that you see everywhere. It's an awesome pose, and I think it's one that should be showcased everywhere. As a matter of fact, it's on the card, so yes, I'm here for this. And then the bottom and the top, which are both pretty bare bones, except you can see the silhouette of the super shotgun there, and on the side you can see the crucible, and the bottom has nothing. Alright, here's the back, which showcases some of the screenshots you can see on the eShop page, which doesn't really bother me. I mean, you gotta show something there, so why not screenshots that are actually from the game? And yeah, the game does look fantastic on the Switch. Alright, so we're gonna start with the game case. And I really love this artwork. I think it's a great artwork. The back showcasing the Slayer and the same pictures. The only thing they fear is you. Yes, indeed. I did mention before that I am a little disappointed with the booklet you get with this, and I'll show you why in a minute. But first, let's talk about this. It's the same art. Only thing is, I don't want to reverse the cover because I don't really want to damage it or anything. I mean, I am one to open my games and look at them, play with them, whatever. But I don't want to damage them, you know? But it is a fantastic cover. And there's Doom Eternal. A physical copy of Doom Eternal. I wish I had gotten it officially, but I'm pretty happy with this, so I'm happy to be able to set this and have all the games on my shelf, so yay. Alright, let's talk about this booklet that I mentioned that I'm disappointed with. It is easily the thinnest one out of them all, which, you know, they didn't have to do anything. It's whatever, but it is like a lot of promotional material, if anything. But yeah, let's just look at it. So, Hell's armies have invaded Earth. Against all the evil that hell can conjure, the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done. So yeah, that's King Novak. I got some artwork here. Would have been cool if we got some, like, an actual instruction booklet, but I don't know. more artwork. It's mostly artwork. I think this this quote here is from the first game. I don't know. It might not be. I don't know. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and in his conquest. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Again, like I said, they didn't have to provide anything with it. It's just, I don't know, it feels like the bare minimum. Anyway, moving on to the Steelbook. Here it is, and I love the color schemes they did with this. I don't know, the green and red and blacks just look, oh, fantastic. Here's the spine, and then here's the back. Oh yeah. Like I said, it's great artwork, and I wish we got more like it, dude. It's really good. And there's the inside. Your standard affair, you know. And yeah, I'm just happy to have it, finally. Alright, let's go ahead and put this back in the thing. Bam. Alright, let's look at this thing. So this is another thing that I was super excited to get my hands on, because they mentioned this a long time ago. And I was like, okay, so how's it going to be? Is it going to be... I don't remember if they said it was metal or whatever, but I was a little worried about it. But I was excited to get it nonetheless. And I'm sad to report I was right to kind of be worried, because this has nothing to do with it. Because this was not assembled correctly. And so it was kind of crooked. It still kind of is, from what you can see. But I did do my best to fix it, so I had to disassemble it a little bit, file it down, and then reassemble it. And it looks okay. It's serviceable. I'm happy to display it on my shelf, and god damn, this thing is pointy. Very highly detailed, much like the Super Shotgun over there. It's very, very accurate to the games and what you do, and it's actually almost size accurate to these figures over here. So if I wanted to, I could have, I don't know, say him hold this like that, and yeah, it actually fits perfectly within his hand. But on top of that, you also get this little assemble it yourself case, which is nice. Not everybody includes a, not case, stand. That's what I meant to say. So you assemble it like so, and then you stick this in. Oh, come on. Like that. And it's going to sit there like that. And look neat in the background and collect dust while you game on. Because let's be honest, you're going to be too busy playing this to remember you have this. Because you waited a millennium to get the game. Alright, next up is this little box thing, which keeps sinking in. I don't know how to fix that. How to keep it fixed or whatever. But here's this. It is a replica, like it's a metal replica of his helmet, which looks pretty dang nice. I must confess, it looks fantastic. Actually, if I can get the dang thing open. Ah, there we go. And for some reason, there's a second thing around that. I don't know why. But yeah, it's, again, much like everything else. Very detailed. It looks a little, maybe a little faded in certain parts, but what are you gonna do? It's not what you're here for. It is hollow, so you could and pretend your finger is the Slayer. Anyway, it's very nice. It's a keychain, and much like the rubber keychain, I wouldn't ever dare to put it on my keys. So here's the here's the sticker sheet that I was looking forward to getting, and yeah, much like the album art prints, these are fairly high quality, and it's a copy of all the cheats, and they are stickers. I'm not gonna stick them anywhere because, well, I never know where to stick them. And yeah, I love having these. I think they're great. And I'll let you guys just look at that for a second. Oop. And then last but certainly not least is this poster of the Doomslayer holding Daisy. And I love this poster. I think it's a great poster, and I wish I could hang it. I really do. But I don't want to damage it, and I hate that posters always come folded and things like this because they have a crap ton of creases in them, and then those creases create damage, and yeah, it's not about the resale value, it's just about how it looks for me, because again, I opened them, so obviously I don't care about resale value. I just want the things I buy to look nice, you know? But yeah, that's the Doom limited run boxes unboxed for your viewing pleasure, and I hope you all enjoyed. I know I enjoyed reopening these with you guys, and yeah, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Yeah, anyway, on with the gameplay. Alright, take you out. Bam. I'm not sure where that pinky is, and I have little to zero interest in looking right now, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's stop for a minute. Alright. Take you out. Alright, Hell Knight, you're going down, boy. Woo, that was smooth! Oh, that was so smooth! Oh, Butcher for the Butcher, let's go. Oh, I am so proud of that play right there. I don't care if it was incredibly basic. I love pulling shit off like that all the time. Alright, where's that Mank at? I don't want to get caught between him and another freaking demon. Not today. Alright, so I need a demon of some sort. Oh, Lord.